is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with the Houston Texans. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, it's Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I don't think there's any doubt that we'll see a little bit more of Mecole Hardman as a receiver in year 2. First year, used him a little bit as a gimmick. Throw it to him occasionally, some jet sweeps, maybe some return game. But he really came on late in the season. 538 yards, 6 touchdowns. A pretty darn good year for a rookie receiver. And really made his huge impact as a return guy. Earned a Pro Bowl nomination in his first season.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Going for it all. And he's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, 28 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The score, Chiefs 7, Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro, and able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Watson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defense.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
For the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. You know, the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally you'd consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory.
From the 27, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Tabu will look to pass.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Now, these two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City, Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and a Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Woo, yeah! And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Hello? What's good? That nigga run a flat route.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. This pass going to be
good ball, Patty.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I was going to say yellow. Oh, good. Good run. I got a second round pick, but I'm really trying to trade that pick.
It's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
From the 38, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Tyreek Hill.
A gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all
Let's get my guy involved.
should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now with 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title.
Let's go. Good tug, Travis Kelce.
Anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back.
Mo, are you in this league?
For a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Oh,
To slow them down, too, because they are locked
good
in.
tackle.
I feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into.
He's out there. He's we're gonna put him there. We're gonna put him there.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Why isn't Tyrann Mathieu in the game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Stay there. I got this. Oh. I need you to be there.
QT complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
And the Texans first
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff.
Deshaun Watson, sack.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
To try again after the sack. Watson. Oh, the ball is
Let's go. Good sack.
Fights off the defender.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on.
Thank you.
And he fires
Juan Thornhill.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far,
Who won my second round pick though? No
there's
count.
a big run back associated with it. Really, this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get this.
Let's go, Le'Veon.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
Niggas sleep on Le'Veon Bell, bro. He can still get it done.
At the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
Dang.
And now it's third.
I gotta learn how to play with all these speed receivers, bro.
Throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the
Playing with the Chiefs is kind of like,
Side of the pocket, realized he had
I
nothing.
don't even know.
Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Yeah. What's up? You alright?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's gonna
Nigga, I don't have you muted. I'm just not talking to you because you're weird.
give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds
See on that weird shit, bro. Just act normal. I guess.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On third down, here's Bell. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks in the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone.
Bro, I'm high as a kite right now.
Number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll try and get him with Geis. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. to throw, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throwing again, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third.
Bruh, the running back linebacker animation, catch animation is so fake. That should be covered, bro.
Chiefs territory down at the 33. Flush to his right. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Alizé Mack there to make the grab. And the Texans have broken the tie.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's who's running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Me too. I would love to have an LT record again.
shotgun snap to Mahomes.
I'm winning again.
Deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his
This nigga Tyreek.
And that was Exhibit A.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
He has to get off the field.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He's letting it fly. It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time play there for the Texans. 48 yards. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is Geis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st. Watson off play action. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Alizé Mack. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Texans 28, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back 1st down pickups.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll go down at the 28. back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL.
Me?
Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it'll be second down. Now it's Mahomes again. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelce, but now it's third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker on for the PAT. Tied here in the fourth quarter.
That will tie the game, 28-all.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Can't wait.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, There's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and your special teams kickoff.
Yo, this nigga be tweaking.
Make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
It's in the message mode.
Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
But at the end of the day, can't make the playoffs.
The Texans offense ready to go here.
Well, I'm sorry I had to play 11 defensive all-stars first week. Fuck.
How does the offense handle this situation?
Shut up. You are.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation, but this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
Trash.
Having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Watson. He gets this to Coulter complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
19 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
Less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson now to throw. And Brooks hands it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
It brings up 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. One last throw here for Watson. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And it's incomplete. So they gambled and went for 2. They went for the win, and it cost them the game.
34.
Well, there's no doubt this is going to be talked about for days to come. The decision to go for 2 in the win with all zeros on the clock, and they don't get it. Some questions to answer.
No doubt about it, and I'm always reminded, by people I've worked with before, by coaches I've talked to. They always say you have to know what you're going to do ahead of time. Don't let emotion rule you, because the people on the sidelines, the guys on the team, let's go get it. You've got to make that decision as a staff during the week, away from everyone else. That's the question we'll be asking after the game.
So for Kansas City, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.